Alright guys, so today we're going to be talking about dimensional analysis.
Right, so that's our topic.
That's our topic for today. And dimensional analysis is a big scary word, but don't let it fool you. It's just a way of converting between different ways of measuring stuff. Like you know that you can measure distance in feet, and you can also measure it in miles. So you might have something in feet, and you might need to know how many miles it is. This is just a method to convert that.
We've been doing unit conversions for a long time, guys. This is just kind of like unit conversions on steroids, I guess.
Okay. So I'm going to give you the practice problem. We're going to go ahead and jump right in this, and I'm going to say I've got 5 miles, and I want to know how many feet that is.
Okay, well, that could be, pull out my calculator or something, but here is how we set that up. All right, this is just a handy-dandy trick that you will use for the rest of this unit, okay?
So what are we calling our...
These are called train tracks.
Yeah.
We use them for dimensional analysis.
Okay.
It's an easy way of keeping all those straight, okay? Because there's a lot of units between miles and feet, right? I don't want to get them confused. So we start out with what I'm given. The units that you're given, we'll go right here. In the first part of my railroad tracks, the units go on top, okay?
Okay.
If I wanted to, I could put a 1 down there. It's just understood.
Okay.
And then here's where I want to go to, the units that I want to get to eventually, which in this case is centimeters.
No, we're going to talk about feet first.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, feet. My bad.
Okay. And then, so what goes underneath the units that I wanted?
Well, I want these units to cancel out. I want the units I was given to cancel out, so I'm going to put another units given down here.
Right. Okay.
It's kind of like setting up fractions. All right, and that's the basic format for our dimensional analysis train tracks. All right, now this looks really weird because you've never done this before. So we're going to give you, that's why we're giving you an example. All right, so I want to go from miles.
Right. I said we're going to start off with 5 miles.
Right, to feet.
To feet. So 5 miles is going to be my given. So I know where my 5 miles is going to go. I'm going to set up my train tracks, and it's going to go in the top left-hand corner there.
Yep.
Okay.
And then where I want to go is feet.
Okay, so I'll put feet there. And my units given again is going to be miles. So we're going to leave space to right in front of that.
Yeah, actually the 5 stuff.
Yeah, ignore that 5 there. Okay, we're going to leave space to right in front of the miles because we don't know how many miles are in a feet. These 2 boxes here are for our conversion factor. So if you look in your packet, you've got a list of conversion factors here. So I'm going to look up here, and I'm looking for something with feet and miles. Now look right there in the left, I see 1 mile is equal to 5,280 feet.
Oh wow, that's a huge number.
All right.
I guess we need to do that one again anyway.
Okay.
All right, so it's 5,280 feet, and that's my 1 mile right there. That's my conversion factor.
Right. So then we've got the units we want. So we're done, right? So what do we do with this?
So these numbers that are on top, you're going to multiply. If they're right next to each other, you multiply them. If the one's on top of the other, you would divide them.
Okay.
So all we need to do is just multiply these 2 numbers because this 1 right here is understood.
So we're going to do 5 times 5,280, and I get 26,400.
And these units canceled out, so that means that this is in feet.
Okay.
That's it. Wow. So that's how many feet are in 5 miles.
Okay, so I want to give you one more practice problem. I've got, I want to go from 20 feet, and I want to know how many centimeters that is. Because, you know, science class, we're going to use the metric system.
Right.
So.
We always use metric system in science. Okay, so we want to go from 20 centimeters.
20 feet.
Sorry, 20 feet. Feet. I'll just rewrite it. Feet. There we go.
There's feet.
To centimeters. go. So,
Okay.
we start making our train tracks,
All right.
and we'll put one here. Now let's take a look at the conversion. We need a conversion factor.
Okay.
We know we're going to have, we got to start with what we're given, right?
Given goes in that box, which is our 20 feet.
Uh-huh.
So that means my units of given is also going to go below and to the right of that, so that will be feet also.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm looking on my conversion factors here, and I'm looking for something going feet to centimeters. I've got feet to inches here. I've got inches to centimeters.
All right, so I think we're going to need
Two steps.
tracks. Yep.
Okay, all right.
2 steps.
So let's do feet to inches first.
Okay,
So we've got feet
1 foot.
is equal to 12 inches.
All right, and then I'm going to add another vertical line here and continue on. So I'm going to add one more conversion factor.
Okay, so now let's talk about my feet here. Since we have feet on top and on bottom, aren't they going to cancel out?
That's right.
Okay, so we can scratch those out. We're left with inches now. Now, on my conversion factors here, I had, what was it?
1 inch is equal to 22.54 centimeters.
Okay, well, let's put that in now.
Inches is going to go down here.
Right.
Because we want those to cancel out. And we want to be left with centimeters.
2.54. Okay. So now we said we multiply everything across the top, we multiply everything across the bottom, and then we divide the top by the bottom.
That's right.
Okay,
so we'll do
20 times 12 times 2.54.
All right, so 609.6.
609.6. And then we've got 1 times 1, which is 1, and 609.6 divided by 1 is 609.6.
Right down here.
So my answer with units is 609.6 centimeters.
Centimeters, because centimeters is what I was left with.
Right, it's the only one we didn't cancel out. And that is it.
Oh.
Okay, so we're going to watch, you're going to try some practice problems on your own now. Watch the video again, or watch the guided practice problems if you get stuck or if you just need a little extra help.